Sunrise in Texas. It's a little bit cold. It's 45 degrees, but it'll be up to 80 by the afternoon time. Nice morning for a run, hike. I'm mainly going to be running, I think. So this is a Road to Cocodona vlog series. Cocodona 250. Take a breather. Cocodona 250 is a 250-mile race from Black Canyon City to Flagstaff in Arizona on May 5th. Have 125 hours to finish. So really trying to work on my durability, increase my mileage. A lot of it's hiking, time on feet, but also some speed work. I've done 200 milers this year. I did one on the 1st of January, a snowdrop, 55 hour. And then I did 1,100 miler in February, but I only finished about 55 miles. I just was too slow. I've done that race many times before, but they ran it backwards, and the hardest section is in the beginning. So anyways, it turned out to be a great training run. But yeah, yesterday I only really had one run hike, and I did about 5.5 miles. The main reason, as I discussed yesterday, I went fishing with my family. But today I'm doing this early morning run, and my plan is to do weightlifting, may go fishing with my son again, and then I'm gonna do another run hike in the evening. I really want to get up past 50 miles this week. I've also done about 20 some miles on the bike, indoor bike, and I've done about 15 miles on my ski machine. Those will get increased a little bit. I'll do some today. Yeah, hey Dahlia, thanks for joining. I'm just on a morning run, hike. I'm live from Central Texas, so in the Austin area. Thanks, appreciate it, Dahlia. Hope you're doing well. Where are you joining from? Are you in the Philippines? I have another friend with almost the same name, so. I was on trails, now I'm on road for a little bit. That's the thing about my neighborhood, combination of road and trails. I've got about a 6-mile loop, 10 kilometers. But like I said, it's a little bit cold. It's about 45, which I think is about 10 degrees Celsius. Oh, Team Bingo Warriors, yeah. You are in the Philippines. You're part of the big bingo team there. Hi, brother. Thanks for joining. Only about 2 or 3. I plan to do about 6, 7. I may go longer. It's nice and cool. But I'm going to do another run hike tonight. Sun is coming up right now. Actually, it's been coming up for about 15, 20 minutes. But it's a nice day, nice Sunday. Happy Sunday to everybody. But today I'm running fasted, which means I didn't eat anything since about 6 o'clock yesterday. I think it helps a lot. It helps burn calories too. I'm trying to lose about another 8 pounds before May. Hey Jace, man, thanks for joining. Man, Jace is a burpee warrior. I kind of chilled out on my burpees for a few weeks. I was dealing with a foot injury. The thing about burpees is it puts a lot of torque on your feet, at least for me, because I'm a big guy. I'm about 200 pounds. But I think burpees are excellent exercise for getting in shape. Hey, Tar Heel, thanks for joining, man. I'm in Texas, so I'm in Austin. Well, North Austin. It's a suburb called Georgetown. But sun's coming up. It's a little bit cold this morning, but it should be in the 80s later today, which is about 25 degrees Celsius. So huge swing in temperature this time of year. The mornings are cold, afternoons are hot. So I mean, I got 3 shirts on right now and a hat. But later today when I run, I'll just be in shorts and a t-shirt. I slow down some. Oh, North Carolina, yeah, Tar Heels, man, they're awesome. Home of Michael Jordan. I got a Patriots coach now for a football team. That's going to be awesome. I think he's going to do some great things. At least it'll be good for recruiting. Trails now. How's the weather in the North Carolina? I had someone from Tennessee on the chat yesterday, and they said it's raining a lot. The wooded area again. I hope I don't lose the signal. The 5G is pretty good here, but there's one spot in here. Sometimes I have problems. It switches to LTE. Yeah, Bill Parcells. It was early. I couldn't remember his name. I think he's going to do good things. He'll take some time. If he doesn't, they'll kick him out and he'll go back to the NFL. Because the NFL needs a lot of coaches too. But I think he'll do some good things. Hey, Frog King. Yeah, it's been raining a lot in your area. My friend in Tennessee said it was raining like hell yesterday. Hey, Frog King, you beat cancer. Hey, man, congratulations. I recently did too. I got a big scar on my face. I had skin cancer. Nasty shit, man. They had to cut up my face. Wearing sunblock is pretty important. I have to always tell people. The thing is, I always wore sunblock, but not much on my face because it'd get in your eyes and burn. But yeah, I had skin cancer. So I'm always paranoid, always checking my skin now. But they cut it out. The thing is, on skin cancer, they have to cut it out. Well, they cut a piece, they check it, and then they tell you, oh, you have cancer. And then they have to cut out more to make sure they got it all. Then they got to send it to the lab again, make sure the edges don't have cancer. Yeah, so I went through that. Yeah, man, congratulations. I know it's stressful as hell. I mean, I had skin cancer, which is not very dangerous, but it still can kill you. So I understand, man. You just got to stay strong. It makes you, when you have cancer, you realize that you only live so long, you know? So, oh, what kind of cancer? It was, man, it's early. My brain's not working. It wasn't the most dangerous one, but it was one that they had to cut out. I might remember the name. Basically, it was I go live every day. This series is my race series because I have a big race in May. Also, I'm part of the YouTube project. They're trying to promote the vertical live. They're trying to compete with TikTok. So I've been taking some training because I did a lot of lives before, but they were horizontal lives, like assembly video, stuff like that. Vertical lives are a little bit different. Yeah. Exactly. Basal cell. Anyways, what was interesting about it is I had a dry spot up here, and that was the reason I went into the dermatologist, and not the basal cell. And he said, the dry stuff, we need to freeze off. That's pre-cancer. But he goes, down here you have basal cell. I need to get that tested. That's dangerous. So, yeah, so he froze if you ever have dry skin and it won't go away, that's what was my case. You put lotion on it, wouldn't go away. That's pre-cancer. So he froze that off. And then the basal cell, after the test, he cut it off. So that's how it went down. Yeah. So I'm back on the road again. Anyways, the basal cell had kind of a red tint to it. So if you have any spot, it's a little bit red and it won't go away. I thought it was a pimple for a while, but if you have a red spot, it won't go away. There's a good chance it's basal cell. And they can spread to other parts of the body, go deeper and all that. So you got to get it checked out and get it cut off. So, yeah, my family has a history of it, so it can be hereditary. Yeah. It's nice. The sun's coming up, so it's going to get warmer now. Yeah. I have Cocodona 250, that's one reason I put on the name Road to Cocodona. So it's a 250-mile race in Arizona. I've done a lot of 100-milers before, but this will be my farthest one. But 100-milers, they only give you 30 hours. They're always tough. No messing around. But in a 250-mile race, they give you 125 hours, which is like almost 5 days. So if I sleep and take care of myself, should be no problem, because I can hike a lot of it. So sleeping is going to be the issue. Is going to be challenging, because when your legs are hurting, it's hard to sleep. So my plan is just to pass out on the trail, take short naps. So, but it's a 250-mile race. I say race, but I'm just going to be jogging and hiking. The pros at the front are racing. I'm not racing. I'm just enjoying it. It goes through a lot of mining towns and stuff. It's supposed to be pretty cool. But it goes from Black Canyon City to Flagstaff. So it should be interesting. But that's the next plan. And I'll probably do something in the fall too. I did Snowdrop in December last year. I only did 100 miles. I could have gone further, but I had 55 hours. I could have gone further, but I had some back issues. So I'm gonna probably do that race again. I think that's pretty cool. And that one's local to me. It's in Houston, which is only a few hours away. Yeah, the sun looks nice now. You can see it's just coming up. Start running again. You can see the trail. It's a Pebble Rock trail. I have a garden here. It's not my garden, but the neighborhood garden. Yeah, I hope everybody has a great Sunday. Appreciate you joining. I'm halfway through right now. I was listening to Creator Cool Down, which is the new podcast by Jeff Pelletier before the live. It was pretty cool. He was interviewing Finn Mellison from Single Track, and they were talking about the economics of podcasting. because my videos do go out to Spotify too, but I don't get many listeners out there. But it was an interesting conversation. I'm going into a shaded area now. Yeah, but let me know what you're up to. I know it's probably, I know on the East Coast, it's still more early morning. But we had some friends from the Philippines join earlier. It's nighttime over there. So, it's spring break in Texas, so my kids are off this week. I still have to work, but we might take some mini vacation. Maybe to the coast, I'm not sure. So Frog King, if you're still there, what kind of cancer did you have? And how long did it take you to recover from it? See, it's really nice. You see the sun rising over the pond. Nice morning in Texas. It's gonna get warm soon. So I'll finish right before I need to take off all my clothes. I got my hat on and 3 shirts. It'll get warm by the time I get home. But when I started, it was in the low 40s. But it's nice weather to go running. So I've been running most of this workout. I usually do about half hiking, half running, and do some strides. Hi, Jennifer. Thanks for joining. Just out on a 10K run on my trails. I'm training for Cocodona 250. I see a nice sunrise in Texas. This pond here, that pond there is a good place for fishing for the kids. But the ponds in my area only catch and release, so you can't keep the fish. What's good? Oh, the weather's good. It's in the 40s right now, but the sun's coming up. It'll warm up fast. So in my area, it's very cold in the morning, at least cold to us. And then by afternoon, it'll be in the 80s. So for my European friends, I think that's about, in the afternoon, it'll be like 20 degrees Celsius, 25 degrees Celsius. So, but it's nice and cool right now, which is great for running. I think in the afternoon I'll do some rucking. Rucking is I have a custom rucksack, which is it's basically a backpack with a steel plate. I have a 20-pound plate and a 30-pound plate. I do that when I have to go slower, and it adds 20 pounds of weight to my back, which is good training. It really helps your muscles in different ways. Military's made that famous, using rucks. Oh, there's a crane, a really pretty crane. The white crane and the gray crane are protected birds. But anyways, in rucking, I use a 20-pound plate most of the time. Sometimes I'll get brave and use my 30-pound plate, but it's really kind of heavy. And it's good training because it not only makes your muscles strong, but it's good training because in the races, these long treks across the desert, you have to carry a big pack. And some parts of Cocodona require you to carry 6 liters of water because the aid stations are pretty far apart. And 6 liters of water is very heavy. So that's why using a weighted ruck sometimes is great training. But I think I'll do that in the afternoon. It's going to be hot. It's not really feasible to run very much. Plus, I'm running right now. So I'll do some rucking in the afternoon. Also some weight training in my gym. That's the plan. So what are y'all up to? Just chilling out. I guess I'm about 4 miles in now, which is about 8K. I'm on the trails again. But if you're a runner and you have some race plans coming up, let me know. Let me know in the chat. I know the running season's really kicking off for a lot of people because it's still kind of cool, but not too hot. So a lot of events are planned. Yeah. My hat is Exoskin. I have some clothes made by them too. It's very interesting stuff. I'm not sponsored by them. I mean, I pay for all their product, but they use like a copper weave, and it's anti-chafing and dries real fast. I have some shorts and also leggings made of that material. Well, my hat is also made of material. It's called Exoskin. They call it that because it's almost like wearing a skin, because it's tight to your body. Pretty good product. There's a gray crane. We just saw a white crane, now there's a gray one. I think these are even more rare. I don't know if you can see it. That one's not too smart because this one doesn't have any fish in it. So he's not gonna catch anything. The other pond that we passed has a lot of fish. If he's looking for stuff to eat, he's not gonna find anything in that pond. Some of the ponds, when they built the neighborhood, they didn't stock them with fish. So they just really don't have any fish. So when you guys run, do you eat something before? Today I'm fasting. Talked about it a little bit earlier, but I haven't eaten since 6 o'clock yesterday. One good thing about fasting before a run is it helps burn more calories, because basically you're not running on carbohydrates. And so if you want to lose weight, that's a good way to do it. Also, you don't get an upset stomach. You know, some people get an upset stomach in the morning when they run. And you don't want that. This is a pretty area. It's just a bunch of rocks, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm excited for the event coming up. It's a big project because you gotta plan all your stuff for the aid stations. And part of the course is very hot, and part of the course is very cold. It gets down to 20 degrees because they have tall mountains. So you have to have the right gear at the right time. And of course, you don't want to carry all the gear with you. You carry a lot of stuff, but you don't want to carry too much. So I'm working out all the logistics. What bag? Some aid stations I might want to put extra gear or extra shoes. Don't know. There's an area they play volleyball. You can see the sun's still coming up. Still feel pretty good. I've been running most of the morning. And when I started the run, it was dark. It was much colder too. It was about 10 degrees colder. Now it's very nice.